What's up guys, David here, and in this quick video I'm going to show you how to SIM unlock the iPhone 7. It's worth noting that this method also works for the iPhone 7 Plus and pretty much any other iPhone out there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is turn off Find My iPhone, which you can do by going into the settings, then iCloud, then Find My iPhone, and then flip the switch to the off position. Once you've done that, go back to the home screen and open up the dialer and dial *#06# to bring up your iPhone's IMEI number. Write this number down and make sure that you get it right, as you're gonna need it later. The next step is to get the unique unlock code that your phone needs from an unlocking service, and soon enough you'll get an email that looks something like this, telling you that your iPhone 7 has been unlocked. And from here, all you have to do is enter in an unaccepted SIM card. So basically any SIM card that isn't from the carrier your phone is locked to. So in my case, since the phone is locked to AT&T, I'll enter in a T-Mobile SIM card, and then all you have to do is connect the phone to Wi-Fi, and that's it. Your iPhone will be officially unlocked.
Alright, so this is a quick how-to video on how I got calls, text, and data to work on a iPhone 5 Sprint. Just so you can see the hopefully it zooms. There we go. So it's a MD657 LLA. If you check that, that is a Sprint iPhone 5. So the first thing I did with this phone is I jailbroke it. This phone is on 7.1.1, jailbroken with the Pangu exploit. Alright, so let's. The next thing I did was added the iSam team repo. I'm not sure if you can see it. iSam team repo. I'll add it in this description. And I installed the 1, 2, 3, the third patch from the top to bottom, and it'll be this one, the iOS 7 5C, 5S, and iPhone 5 RSIM patch. And you get this app. Just go ahead and open it, close out of it. You don't really need to open it. After that, I went back into Cydia, first rebooted the phone about 2 times, went back into Cydia and searched for iFile. I installed it, and then it goes into right here. And after that, I followed this guide that's online. I actually saw it on a forum, so all credit goes to Numweb. So you can follow him on Twitter on Numweb @Numweb. So here we go. To start with the guy, I'll put the link for this in the description too. But here's what you're basically gonna do: Cydia, install iFile, and then you're gonna navigate to. You're gonna go to the root directory. You go to System, Library, Carrier Bundles, and then iPhone. Here you're going to search for the Sprint LTE.US.bundle, and then you're going to rename it to Sprint LTE US old.bundle, and then you're going to search for the Carrier Lab bundle, and you're going to rename it to Sprint LTE US.bundle. After that, reboot the phone about 2 times, and your text out and in should work fine, because the Sprint phone has the problem where either your text messages don't work or your calls don't come in, from my experience, or your web doesn't work at all, Edge nor 3G. So you'll just have like calls in but not out, or vice versa. It depends. I've had it differently. But here, let's go back to the iPhone. Alright, so after I did that, I rebooted the phone about 2 times, because the first time it didn't, my text messages were still not going out, but they were coming in. And after I rebooted twice, then it was working fine. So, wait, there we go. And so Edge is working fine on my phone. I did manage to get 3G on there, but it was too much of a hassle because I kept getting dropped calls, and my texts weren't working. So might as well with Edge, and it's pretty stable. It's really stable actually, because I can reboot and I can take out my SIM card, pop it back in. And most of the time they'll start searching by itself. So I guess I'll do a quick test for y'all so y'all can see that it is actually working. See, I came back on. Okay, so send the message in the text real quick. There we go. All right. So, there we go. That's that. Calls. Well, let's go here and recent. And I'll go ahead and call my cell phone carrier.
Ponemos a su disposición nuestro aviso de privacidad vigente en telcel.com. Bien.
So yep, it's working. Pretty much everything's working. Except 3G. I can get it to work, but like I said, it's too much of a hassle. And I am using, a customer just brought this phone in. They wanted a new number, so anytime I do the unlocks, I always use a, let's see if I can use it to zoom in. I always use a 128K SIM card, regular size, and then I cut it down to nano SIM. For me, this is the most effective way to get them to unlock, because if you go and buy them, if you go and buy a SIM card that's like, let's see if I can find one, like already nano SIM, like this one, most of the time it's not going to work. You have to have a 128K SIM card for it to work. Well, I'll leave everything in the description, all the links and the guide also, and if you have any other questions, just let me know.